Very good to see you students once again. This is for CBSE 8th standard student who is following this NCERT syllabus. And for the academic year 2024-25, under chapter 12 factorization, we have already seen a video on example 1 from this chapter 12 factorization. Now I just want the student to understand what if the example 1 is modified. Okay, what kind of modification? So before this, we will just see what is example 1 exactly, for which we have found the solution in a systematic way, step by step. I hope you all enjoyed that video, understood all the step-by-step process, and we have found the answer that factors are plus 3ab and 4a plus 5b. Why I'm telling plus 3ab, there is a meaning, I'll just tell you now. So this is positive 3ab is the first factor, or simply we can call it as 3ab as the first factor. And the second factor, it's a binomial. So first factor is a monomial because it is having only one term. And here we have two terms. The second factor is 4a plus 5b, which is a binomial. Now I'm just going to explain what is the modified example 1. So instead of this 12a square b, which is the first term means it's a monomial here. And second term, when we are adding that, we are getting this example algebraic expression as the binomial. Okay. So now I'm just going to modify this with both terms with the negative sign. That is minus 12a square b minus 15ab square. For which, what is the factor? We are just going to find out. As I told you, this is what it is. We are going to check what is the impact when I put the minus symbol before both the terms, term 1 and term 2. And before this, once again, it's my request, if you have not subscribed to my channel Max by DPAB, please subscribe, press this bell icon button, and particularly if you like any of my videos, please press the like button. It will just add a number of likes for the particular video, and it will help other students also to see that yes, someone has liked this video. So I can also just go and find out what is good in this video. And why I'm asking you to subscribe this series, you will be getting notification on the further videos, whatever I'm just putting. So thank you very much, whoever already subscribed. And thank you very much for these people, whoever is going to subscribe after seeing these videos. We'll get into the video now. The concepts to be used are what we actually used in example 1. Now, the same concept, prime factor form of numbers. So you are aware prime factorization. So from that, prime factor form of a number can be written, which you have learned it already. And in the same way, instead of prime factor, we call it as irreducible form. So instead of prime factor form, we call it irreducible form in case of variables. Okay, like a square can be written as a into a. Is there anything else possible to write a square as a into a other than that? No, it is not possible. So a into a is the irreducible form of the variable term a square. Next, greatest common factor. So which you have already learned it. If you have not learned it, please just go back and learn it from any of your resource from your book of CBSE 5th standard or CBSE 6th standard or any other standard which you are comfortable with that. You can just go through some website also. You can just go through this R.D. Sharma book or NCERT book. What is greatest common factor? Please learn it and come back here. And finally, we will be using this distributive law also. What is distributive law? If you do not know, please learn it or just remember from your CBSE 5th standard book or 6th standard book or any other YouTube video or website. So you can just go back, learn it, what is distributed law, and come back here so that you will be able to move fast in this particular video. So same like earlier example one, these are the steps what we are going to use for factorizing an algebraic expression. So step one is to find the common factors among all terms. So each term is a monomial. So in this example one, we had two terms. So term one is a monomial, term two is a monomial, but when they are put together as a new algebraic expression, that is called as binomial. There are two terms. If it is having three terms, then that particular three-termed algebraic expression is called as trinomial. So second step is we need to find the factors of the entire algebraic expression. So step one is individual term wise, what is the common factor we are just going to find out. And then the greatest common factor also is involved in step one, which when you go in detail, you will be knowing this. And step two is to find the factors of the entire algebraic expression, whether it is a monomial or binomial or trinomial. So in example one, we have found this algebraic expression as it's the original algebraic expression given as binomial. For that binomial algebraic expression, we have found what is the factor. So now, in the same way, modified example, what I explained here, we are going to use the same step to find the factors of the given algebraic expression using distributive law. Like I said earlier, step 3 and step 4 are same to write the conclusion, and finally, self-evaluation skill. Do you remember what skill you have to develop? Self-evaluation skill. Why this self-evaluation skill is required? Because after you write the exam, no one is going to sit with you within 5 minutes or within 1 hour. Okay, whatever question and answer you written, whether the step by step is correct or not correct, go and change the correct this one, go and change the error and make it all right, and you will be getting 100% mark. Like that, no one is going to tell you. It's not allowed also. Okay, so it's your responsibility to check each and every step what you have written, whether it is correct, and finally the answer is also correct. For that, the step 4 is mandatory according to me. So you need to verify and confirm whether the conclusion what you have written in step 3 is correct or not. Right, now we will get into the real video. This original factorize the algebraic expression 12a square b plus 15ab square. But modified example, what I'm going to do now is factorize minus 12a square b minus 15ab square. The solution as usual, we just assume that let AE1 algebraic expression 1 equal to minus 12a square b minus 15ab square, which is the original algebraic expression given here. So step 1 is to find the common factors among all terms. All terms means how many terms are here? We have two terms. So it's a binomial. So common factors among all the terms, we are just going to find it using this particular tabular form. Term reference, term, and irreducible form of the term. So what is the first term? Term 1 is minus 12a square b. And its irreducible form is, because it is having this term is having minus 1, I think you will be able to remember what I said in the previous example 1 is this was positive 12a square b. Okay, see this 12a square b, which is having positive symbol on the term 1. Whereas in this modified example 1, we are having negative term, okay, minus 12a square b. So when it was plus 12, we have just put here as starting with the prime factorization form as plus 1. Now, since it is minus 12, we need to start with minus 1, and rest others are as per your regular prime factorization process. So the numerical value 12 is written in the form of prime factor form, 2 into 2 into 3. Okay. So 2 into 2 is 4, 4 into 3 is 12. And this a square is written as a into a. B is simply written as B because it cannot be reduced further. So that irreducible form of the variable is B. Irreducible form of the variable a square is a into a. Whereas prime factor form of minus 12 is minus 1 into 2 into 2 into 3. So explained earlier in my previous video also, the same thing I just put here, this indication here that what kind of concept is this? This is prime factor form of numbers. 12, minus 12 is the number and its prime factor form is in this indication, it is the minus 1 into 2 into 2 into 3. And next, this one is what concept it is? This is irreducible form of variables, all variable parts. That is a square b is written as a into b. So both the numeral part and the variable parts are written together. In between, we need to assume that everything is being multiplied. So how many factors we have found out here for this minus 12 a square b, that is the term 1. How many factors? This is factor 1, factor 2, factor 3, factor 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 7 factors. Same way we have found out this factor, sorry, for the term 2, irreducible form of the term minus 15a b square is minus 1 into 3 into 5 into a into b into b. So you can just see b into b means because it is b square, it is b into b. A is only having a to the power 1, which is equal to a. So it is written as a. So now we need to take the, as I told you, take only one term at a time to find the common factor. So we need to pivot at the term 1 always. Take the term 1 and compare all the other terms. So here we have term 1 and term 2, only 2 terms. So by default, we need to take the first term. All the factors, we are just going to check whether it is available as a common factor in all the other terms. So minus 1 is the first factor. Is it common for the term 2? Yes, it is. So first common factor is minus 1. Now I'm just moving to the second factor of the term 1. Second factor of the term 1, it is 2. Whether it is available in term 2 as a factor? No, it's not available. So I'll just put the cross mark here. And third, now we are jumping to third factor of term 1, whether it is a common factor from term 2's irreducible form of the term. No, this 2 is also not available. Okay. So I have just put cross mark here. And fourth factor of term 1, whether it is common from the factors of term 2, yes, it is available. Here you can just see this. So second common factor, which is 3, and we need to mark here also number 2 like this. Same way, we have just found out A is a common factor, which is a third common factor. And the sixth factor of the term 1 is A, but which is not repeating here. There is only one way, we already picked it. And second A in the term 1, it is a factor, but it's not available in term 2 as a factor. So I just crossed it under the second, that is the sixth factor of term 1. Okay, now B is available. The seventh factor of term 1, whether it is common factor for both term 1 and term 2, yes, it is there. So this is the fourth common factor. So as I told you, we need to pivot only on the term 1 whose irreducible form of the term, which is having 7 factors here now. Okay, all the 7 factors, one by one, we have verified whether it is common between other terms. So how many terms are common here? There is 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 terms, whereas other 3 terms out of 7, other 3 terms are not common. So not common is marked with cross, whereas common terms are marked with the respective number. First common factor, second common factor, third common factor, fourth common factor, like this. Right? So in the term 2, In the term 2, what are the numbers? It's not marked now. It is 5 and B. So you need to mark it now separately. This is not common factor. This is not common factor like this. You can just mark it. Now, we are just moving ahead. So the common factors among all the terms. How many terms we have? 2 terms. Okay. All the terms means 2 terms of the given AER minus 1. It is as the first common factor we have written here. It should be comma here. Then 3, comma, A is the third common factor and B is the fourth common factor, right? So what are the common factors? Minus 1, comma, 3, comma, A and B. I have not put comma here. Please add one comma here. Okay. So how many common factors are there? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 common factors among these 2 terms of the original algebraic expression, which is minus 12A square B minus 15AB square. So now we need to find the greatest common factor, GCF, of the original AB, which is product of common factors among all terms of the given A. So product of common factors, what are the common factors? We have found out all these 4. So we need to multiply this. So we will be getting like this, minus 1 into 3 into A into B. All these 4 factors we have just multiplied here. There is no comma here. No need to put multiplication symbol between, because once you close the bracket and you start the bracket without putting any symbol, that means 1 and 3 are being multiplied. So between 3 and A also there is no symbol between these 2 close bracket and opening bracket. There is no symbol between that. That means 3 into A. So 1 into 3 into A into B. So what does it mean? Means minus 1 into 3. These are the numbers we need to multiply. We are getting minus 3. And the variables is A into B. We are just getting AB. So why we are again putting within the symbol, within the curve bracket, minus 3AB. There is some meaning in that. So I will explain that. So the step 1, we have found out the common factor and the greatest common factor, okay, among the terms of the given A. We have found out that is minus 3AB. Now step number 2, please close watch very carefully to find the factors of the given AE using distributive law. So I think most of the students are having this difficulty in understanding distributive law. Please, those who is having difficulty in understanding distributive law, it's my request, please go and read your 5th standard book or 6th standard book, or if it is possible, quickly you can go and learn it through Google or YouTube or your R.D. Sharma book or NCERT book, what is distributive law, and practice with at least 5 examples for that. I'm telling you, practice at least 5 examples using distributive law. Then come back here, then you can run the video and learn it. So now the original algebraic expression AE1 equal to minus 12A square B minus 15AB square. This is the modified example 1, what we are discussing now. This is equal to, I'm just starting with the square bracket here. So now the greatest common factor we are just writing, which is minus 3AB. We are going to write the term 1. The term 1 is what? Minus 12A square B, which is factorized as minus 3AB is the common factor of this term. Okay. Then into what are the non-common factors of the term 1? Come to the term 1. Non-common factors are marked with this cross mark. There are 3 cross marks in this. Totally 7 factors. In this 4 are common factors which you have multiplied and got the greatest common factor. And balance are 3 out of 7. 4 are common factors and balance 3 are non-common factors. They are 2 into A. That's what is written here. Then we need to close the square bracket like this. This ends the term 1. The irreducible form of the term 1 has been now brought as a greatest common factor into the non-common factor is written here. So minus 12A square B is written as within the square bracket the greatest common factor minus 3ab into all the non-common factors. So now what do we need to write here? The plus symbol we need to write here. Why I am putting plus symbol? You will be knowing this. Okay. So the term 2, we need to just add it here. So the greatest common factor is minus 3ab and into all the non-common factors in this term 2. What are the non-common factors? See this 5 and b. So 5 and b we have just put it. We need to close with this symbol here. So now you just see this. So minus 3ab as it is we have written here, and 2 into a, which are the non-common factors, which gives 2 into 2 is 4, 4 into a is 4a, which is written here as the star mark means multiplication. So the term 1 is written as here. Plus, so now the greatest common factor is minus 3ab, it is minus 3ab, and star is put as it is, multiplication symbol, and the non-common factors are 5 and b, 5 into b, which is 5. So now you can just see this minus symbols are inside this. The plus we have just put it here because both the terms we are just going to add this. Some people may get confused this, so please just learn it as it is and you will be able to find the final answer. So what is this? Now using the distributive law, because term 1 is also having minus 3ab, term 2 is also having minus 3ab. We are just taking it outside like this and putting this cross symbol. You can put the star symbol also using the computer, or this simply put a multiplication symbol. And what is when we are taking out minus 3ab from the first term, this is the first term. Minus 3ab if it is there, then 4a is left out. We have to put within the square bracket 4a. Then this plus symbol should come. Do you remember why this plus symbol is coming now? Yes, plus symbol. Because we have just taken this minus 3ab as it is, so it is plus 5b. Understood now? Okay. So these are the two factors. The first term is minus 3ab and the second term is 4a. Sorry, the first factor is, we should not say first term and second term. All these are now, it's a single term. Okay. So now it is first algebraic expression, which is a factor, is minus 3ab, and second algebraic expression, which is a binomial, that is 4a plus 5b. So a monomial into a binomial. These are the factors. So which concept is used from this step to this step? Yes, it is distributive law. For example, AB plus AC, that is A into B plus A into C, equal to A is the common between these two terms. Term 1 is also having A, term 2 is also having A. So you need to bring out A outside and then the balance B plus C. This plus should come here, C is there. B plus C should be within the curved bracket. Okay, so this is called as distributive law. I hope you have all already learned what is distributive law. So this is what is explained here. So what is AE1? We just write it, that is. IE means I dot E dot means that is. We write now THAT, that is, that is. Instead of that, the short form is IE. So that is AE equal to whatever we have written here, we are just going to write it in the form of AE2. AE2 is minus 3AB. AE means what? Algebraic expression 2. So algebraic expression 1 is equal to algebraic expression 2 into this particular into, we are just putting it here, is 8 into A3. What is A3? 4A plus 5B. So algebraic expression originally given as AE1, which can be written in the form of two other algebraic expressions. They are AE2 and AE3. When we multiply AE2 and AE3, we get AE1. This is what it means. Factorization means this is what it means. Factorize AE1. When we say, that means we need to find number of other algebraic expression. Here we have only two algebraic expression. When we multiply them, we get the original algebraic expression. Like this is, let us assume this is 4. 4 equal to 2 into 2. Okay. So 2 and 2 are the irreducible form or prime factor form of the number 4 here. Same way, this is irreducible form or greatest common factor. That color is called as greatest common factor into the other algebraic expression. So where AE2 equal to, as I explained, minus 3 AB, which is put in the curved bracket. And AE3 equal to 4A in the square bracket. I just put it as 4A plus 5B. You can put in the within curve bracket also, but make small understanding, very good, clear understanding. I just differentiated between AE2 and AE3. So when we multiply this factor 1, that is minus 3AB, and factor 2, that is 4A plus 5B, we get this original algebraic expression minus 12A square B minus 15AB square. So our answer has to be written in conclusion to write the conclusion. So we will be writing this conclusion like, thus it is concluded that minus 3AB and 4A plus 5B are the factors of original algebraic expression minus 12A square B minus 15AB square. That's it. And now the fourth step is very much important to make sure that you have written the answer correctly by following all these steps. So what is that? You need to verify. And what skill it is? This is self-evaluation skill. You are verifying your answer, whether it is correct by have you done all the steps correctly or not. Okay, so this is very much important and it is mandatory according to me, so that you will be able to get 100% of mark in all the questions and you will be getting maximum mark. So just now we concluded that minus 3AB and 4A plus 5B are the factors of minus 12A square B minus 15AB square. So now we need to multiply this and then find out whether we are getting really minus 12A square B minus 15AB square. You'll see minus 3AB is written here multiplied by 4A plus 5B equal to, what is this? This is a monomial into binomial. So now I hope you all now bringing from your memory that from you learned from the chapter algebraic expressions and identity, a monomial into a binomial. This concept, you are just going to use it now. So monomial into binomial is the first term what we are getting here is the monomial into first term of the binomial. What is the first term of the binomial? 4A. So I'm repeating monomial into first term of the binomial. Written here, yes. Then make the plus. This plus is there, no? This plus you'll put it here. Then again, the monomial into the second term of the binomial. That is minus 3AB into 5B. So first term we are getting here like this, plus the second term we are getting like this. So now you remember why we are putting this minus 3AB instead of without a bracket. If you put, you will not be able to move forward easily. Now it is very easy. It's not difficult because everything this symbol is, whether it is plus 3AB or minus 3AB, always please practice by putting inside the curve bracket. Okay. So minus 3AB into 4A, how much it is? Multiply the numerals. Minus 3 into 4, how much it is? Yes, it is minus 12. And A into A is there, A square. And B is balance available, put as it is. Plus the same symbol plus. Now this is minus 3 into 5 is minus 15. So which we have to put it here like this within the bracket. Here we have not put it within the bracket. We can put it in the bracket also. Here because after this plus symbol, we are going to get the minus symbol. So we need to differentiate two opposite symbols. When it is coming like this, we need to put one bracket between that. So this is the step which you have already learned from your fifth standard, how the integers are being multiplied. Positive, how the integers are being added. opposite symbol. Okay, so plus is there means we are just adding two terms. This is the negative number which you are going to add it to the first term. So we need to put the square bracket. So minus 3 into 5 is minus 15. A is only one time it is available, so it's A. And B into B is B square. Close the bracket here. So first term is minus 12 A square B. Then plus is there. And second term is minus 15 into A into B square. So when you get this answer here as, actually we need to write it as plus into minus is minus. So we need to write here as, what is the final answer here? It is minus 12 A square B minus 15 A B square. So this is the original expression, you have got it. Thus, if your name is, if you are Sweta, then you can just tell, thus my answer is verified as okay. Like that you have to tell Sweta, okay? And if your name is Suresh, thus my answer is verified as okay. Like this you have to tell Suresh, okay? Right. So just return this finally, minus 12 A square B, and this plus bracket minus means what is this? Plus into minus is minus. So we have to put the balance numeral and variable part like this. Okay, now we are going to compare how this example 1 and modified example 1 are brought here. Okay, modified example factorization just now we discussed minus 12 A square B minus 15 AB square, and originally example 1 was, it was 12 A square B plus 15 AB square. The factors just now we found here as minus 3AB and 4A plus 5B. So factors originally for the example 1 as it is was, it was plus 3AB and 4A plus 4B. Now you compare this, 4A plus 5B remains same. That is the binomial remains same, but here the monomial factor, that is plus 3AB here it is minus 3AB. Okay. So please follow the same steps, same concept again and again, so that you will be able to go through very clearly and confidently. So these are the concept what we have used in modified example 1 also. Prime factor form of numbers, we have seen that. Irreducible form of variable, we have seen that. Greatest common factor, we have seen that. And finally, distributive law also, we have seen that. And these are the steps, step 1, step 2, step 3, whatever we discuss. Anything is missed, if you have not understood anything, please write it, put it in the comment section very clearly, and I'll get back to you with the right answer, and I'll clarify all your doubts. Okay, thank you very much once again. And if you're watching this video, and please note down my YouTube channel is Max by DPAB. Okay, if you are watching this video without subscribing, kindly subscribe so that you will get all my videos. I'm sure you like my videos, so please press like button using this what you find in your YouTube video. Then press this bell icon also so that you will get all the notification whenever I'm creating a new video like this. So yesterday I've sent one video on this example 1, and this is modified example 1. Today I will be sending this. So you will be getting the notification for this also. So after seeing this video, please subscribe this, press the like button, and if you want to share it to your friends, please share the link also to share the video to your friends. Thank you. Happy students. Take care. Bye.